Hi beauties. Today I'm going to do a quick video about Rockstar Roxy. So anytime I do a video about my vision impairment or my guide dog, I know it's Sunday. So happy Sunday. I hope you guys were able to get out there, enjoy the weather and the sunshine. I love the dog days of summer, of August. I love the hot weather. But without further ado, the topic of this video today is about moving with your guide dog. Yesterday was Roxy and I's 5-month anniversary of being together since the school, and the house she came from the school was the previous house we lived in, obviously. So that's the only environment she ever knew. So I'm going to give you 5 quick tips on how to make that transition of a move for your guide dog easier. And these rules I'm sure can apply to a pet as well. Right, Roxy? Yeah, mom. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the next clip. So, tip number 1. If it's any possible way when you're doing your house search or looking for your house that you're going to move into, make your guide dog a part of the process. I'm sorry about the background noise, I'm by a window. But anyway, make your dog part of the process. So for instance, when me and my fiance was looking at houses, Roxy, obviously being my guide dog, she goes with me anywhere anyway, but I made sure to make it a point to make sure to take her to the different tours of the houses. And when we narrowed down to the one that we're going to actually buy, I made sure that she was with me to walk through the house to get the basic layout. So she already kind of figured something was going on, but she knew at least mommy and daddy was with her. And with Roxy, as long as we're there, she's okay. Step or tip number 2. When you do purchase the home and you start packing, you want to make sure that when you pack up her toys or his toys, that you leave one favorite fluffy out, so they have something they can chew on when they're nervous. Don't pack up all their toys all up at once. You kind of may want to leave your guide dog's items to be last, so that way when you are moving, that's kind of like the last load you have, so that way she sees what you're doing. She's going to be in the car with her stuff, and she sees where you're taking her stuff to in the new location. With all the packing and everything, that kind of can give undue stress. If you pack everything all at once early, then I'm like, where's my stuff? Where am I going? So I do highly recommend that at least try to hold off packing your guide stuff dog until the very, very, very last moment. Tip number 3, when you are moving, the nice thing about what me and my fiance did, we stayed in our house for 30 days, and within those 30 days we were slowly packing things up and moving things to the new place. So it was a very easy transition. We weren't trying to do everything in one day. So when you're packing things up, you want to make sure your guide dog's there with you, and with you when you're taking the new stuff from your stuff from the old place to the new place, so that way she can see what's going on. But yeah, that really did help, that we didn't like discombobulate her environment all at once. We slowly but surely start packing things in within that month time frame. Now I know that maybe not something that's feasible for everybody, but just remember, try not to pack everything all at once, because that is going to give your rock star undue stress. Tip number 4, get a doggy bed and put it in the new place. So that way when you're there unpacking or carrying packed packages, she has a safe place to go, or he has a safe place to go in his bed. And they can associate that space as being their space, while a whole bunch of ruckus of moving and everything goes on around them. So just make sure that, you know, when you are moving, have a safe place for them to be. And that way, 1, they can be out of the way, and 2, they feel okay. That's okay. I remember this bed. I remember my crate. You can use a crate as well, and they'll feel more secure. And tip number 5, just make sure, like any other person, moving is stressful. So when you're stressed, your animal's going to feel that stress. They're going to be stressed too. So when you're going to move, just understand, even though you may do all these precautions and try to be as proactive as you can, sometimes they're going to be stressed regardless, because it's a new place. new things going on. The house is going to be a mess because of all the boxes. There is going to be some stress. So don't choose this as the time to change their food, to add a new food, add a new treat. Don't do that, because anything that can upset their stomach is going to make it worse. A lot of times dogs express their stress by an upset stomach. So expect that. Expect there's going to be an accident of them throwing up. Some dogs show stress by not eating at all. As long as it's something that doesn't prolong for like more than 48 hours, there's nothing to worry about. But obviously if it goes on more than 48 hours, definitely call your vet and let them know. But just be understanding and understand that your dog, regardless of whatever precautions you do, they're going to have stress, and it's going to either come out as throw up, accidents, no eating, no drinking. But as long as no more than 48 hours and they kind of get in their own routine, you're good. But if it's more than a day or so, call your vet right away to see what's going on. So I hope these tips helped you guys. It was a learning experience with me and Roxy. It's the first time we moved house together. Hopefully it's the last time. But like I always say, guys, be you, stay true, and be naturally sane. Bye.